I was really hesitant to start a career in sales. I thought it was too calculated and aggressive for my personality. And now I'm making 7 figures a year doing something I love. At every single company I've worked for, I blew my quota out of the water. No matter the vertical, the size, or the product, I do it again and again and again. Because I was doing something different. I wasn't manipulative or aggressive. I was polite. I had manners. I really brought personalization to the table. I learned the names of our clients' dogs. I thought about their kiddos. I invested in who they were as humans. I was focused on relationships. I've broken 13 sales records. I was a top sales director at LinkedIn. I've made more money in the previous year for the last decade, and I have no intention of stopping. My team and I have built an 8-figure business in just a few short years based on my technique, which I call Show Me You Know Me, because it works. If you are a salesperson or a sales leader, this course is for you. If you're frustrated with your email open rate or your reply rate, this course is for you. You can stand out in a sea of unoriginal salespeople and get noticed by some of the biggest leads of your life. I'm Sam McKenna, and I'm going to teach you how to get anyone to reply to your cold emails. I discovered the power of personalization all the way back in 2010. I remember when I took my very first meeting with a C-suite. It was a chief marketing officer at a law firm called McGuire Woods, and the gentleman was named Jim Durham. I was petrified of this first meeting, but of course he went very easy on me. And at the end of the meeting, which I was overly prepared for, he said, listen, why don't you do this? Take a look at my LinkedIn network. Look at the people that I'm connected to and see who I know that you would want to meet. And then send them an email. Tell them that we know each other. And I thought, are you kidding? One of the really interesting parts about sales is we get those offers a lot and very few people take that person up on it. I went back to my office that night, I looked at Jim's network on LinkedIn, and I must have sent over 200 emails to individuals. But the key that I did, what was really different, was I used my subject line strategically. So in the subject line of the email that I sent to all these individuals, I said, from a friend of Jim Durham's, front and center. The open rate was off the charts, and the reply rate was also off the charts. People were willing to take meetings with me just because I was smart to put something in my subject line that mattered to them. So it started this realization of the power of personalization in the subject line. And then I started to think, well, where else can I use this? That is where the concept of Show Me You Know Me was born. Show Me You Know Me is a phrase I first heard from one of my mentors over a decade ago. It's the art of understanding who your buyers are as people, who their companies are, and what space they're in. It is so rare that sales reps do research and come prepared, not only in emails, but also to their calls. That means the competition for you is low. The people that are reaching out to your buyers are not doing Show Me You Know Me, and that puts you at a competitive advantage. In fact, McKinsey says only 8% of companies personalize. 8%. But those who do, over 75% of them are seeing an increase in response rates, in meetings booked, and what we are all fighting for, pipeline growth. I can attest to that. When we put this into practice with a team of 22 BDRs, let me tell you what happened. This was incredible, and I may have cried a little bit when we heard the results. We had 22 BDRs that put Show Me You Know Me into motion. Over the course of this period, what they did was send 500 emails, about 280 first emails, and the rest as responses less than 48 hours after the first one went out. We got 127 responses and 41 meetings booked. Now, if you know anything about averages, those numbers are through the roof, hence why I cried when I heard the results. But that's one really great example of how putting this together for the masses of a team can really make impact. Show Me You Know Me has been so effective at getting replies that our clients have been lining up to learn how to do it and how to teach their teams to do it, and we took it so far as to trademark the term. In this course, I'm going to teach you how to research your prospects in a way that's meaningful and not at scale. I will walk you through the examples of what Show Me You Know Me should and should not look like. And I'm going to teach you how to write an email from beginning to end that stands out even to your highest value prospects. And finally, we'll talk about the concept of Show Me You Know Me and how it extends beyond cold emails. How simply building authentic relationships can help you hit your quota and take control of your financial and sales destiny.